The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for Game 4 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Habs and the 22-23 San Jose Sharks. As you can see, the Habs currently lead this time frame by winning 2-1. The Sharks got on the board in this time frame to somehow make this time frame a little bit more interesting. As we march into Game 4, the adjustments have been made as Montreal is the visiting team. Michel Larocque, either way, is going to make an automatic play save, and will have 3 shot stars to his credit, as well as the 3 spec save stars added as well. With that being said, James Reimer will still be a net for the Sharks, as he has a 3 or a 4 with a dot on the play save, a 2 or 3 with a dot on the shot save, and rolling of the decider die for the spec save. Either with a dot, he has it, blank, he doesn't. With that being said, with 21 minutes and 1 second left on the clock, let's get right into Game 4. Will the clock operator please start the clock? We're going to begin with a penalty check between both players in 4, as both guys have the same penalty rating, and the ref says play on, but if I catch any of you doing it again, you guys are going to the sin bin. Penalty check between both players in 5, as both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5, and that's going to do it for this segment of the first period, as back-to-back penalties go for naught as we move on to the next segment. Quality check between Matt Benning and anybody on the ice for the Habs. We're looking for star. Well, Matt Benning is not going to win this one, as either way, it's going to be Savard or Lemaire winning that one. I think we're going to go with Savard on this one. So, as he does have stars, he moves in on James Reimer, hopefully to make a 3 or 4 with a dot to make the stop. And he will do so to keep this game right where it's at, of a scoreless tie through the first 15 minutes of this of Game 4. Visitor scoring chance of a 66. Oh, and choice home player scores a goal. So it looks like we're gonna roll the die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a reroll. 3, that's Tomas Hertl. So Hertl will score the goal, as it is not in the Habs' favor, but it is a 1-0 lead for the Sharks. There we go. Hertl will score the goal. Let's see how many assists will be handed out in the play. 1 assist. I'm going to give it to Erik Karlsson. So it'll be Hertl from Karlsson, and the Sharks will lead off the game with a score of 1-0. Quality check between player 5, that's Benning, and player 2, that's Roberts. We're looking for hit. Neither player has hit, and that's going to do it for the first period here at the Shark Tank, with the Sharks in front by a score of 1-0. Visitor scoring chance of a 31. Choice visitor player rolls for a goal using shot stars +2. Well, you better believe I'm going to give that to Jacques Lemaire, as he does need to roll a 3 or a 4 with a dot to score the goal. 4 with a dot will do so. Lemaire will tie things up at 1 apiece, as he will score the goal for the Habs to tie things up. Let's see who assisted him on the play. Two assists, it will be going to Tremblay, and how about it? How about it with Van Boxmeer? So Lemaire from Tremblay and Van Boxmeer will be the tally, will be the game tying tally for the Habs. Home scoring chance of a 43. Any home player with a triangle creates a goal. We do got contenders, but I'm going to give it to Carlson as he moves in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make the play save. And either way, it will be an automatic play save for so no matter what I roll, it's the max is you can't go higher than a 6, so it will be an automatic play save, and the game remains tied at 1 apiece. Quality check between players 2 and 3. That's Barabanov and Riesborough. We're looking for power. It looks like Riesborough is going to win that one as he does have power as he moves in on James Reimer, hopefully to make a 3 or 4 with a dot to make the stop. Can't, and the Habs will take the lead. It's 2-1, courtesy of Doug Riesborough. And let's find out who assisted him on the play. 2 assists, I should say. Lafleur and Savard will be the assist takers on the Doug Riesborough goal. And we'll stay put right here in this segment with a penalty check between players 4 and 2. That's Ferraro and Roberts. Both guys have the same penalty rating, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Penalty check again, this time it'll be between players 1 and 4. That is Jonah Gadjovic, or Gadjovic, I should say, and John Van Boxmeer. It looks like, Gadjovic is going to go to the box. As John Van Boxmeer is going to move in on Reimer, who needs to make a 3 or 4 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so. Keeping the game right where it's at. Reimer is standing on his heel, standing on his shoulders left and right as we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check between players 1 and 2, Tremblay and Steven Lorentz. We're looking for speed. It looks like Tremblay is going to win that one as he does have speed. So either way, he will move it. So Tremblay will move in on Reimer, hopefully to make a 3 or 4 with a dot to make the stop. He will do so. Mario Tremblay is denied, and we are going to go to the third period with the Habs in front by a score of 2-1. Quality check beginning this third period here at the Shark Tank between players 3 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. We are looking for the quality roll of Star. Sturm is not going to win this one as he will be looking at either a loss from Lafleur, Mahavlich, or Savard. I do want to keep that power play circle star out there, plus the triangle, or excuse me, not the triangle, the square. But we're going to go with Pete Mahavlich. So Pete Mahavlich is going to win that one as he moves in on James Reimer, hopefully to make a 3 or a 4 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so. James Reimer keeping the Sharks in this game down by a goal to hopefully tie up this series heading in to Game 5. Quality check between players 3 and 4. That's Couture and Savard. We're looking for hit. It looks like Couture is going to win that one as he does have hits. And of course, it will be an automatic play save for Michel Larocque as with the +2 adjustment to his play save it will result in an automatic play save for Michel Larocque off of Logan Couture. Penalty check between players 3 and 4, Hurdle and Van Boxmeer. Oh, it looks like Hurdle's going to go to the box as John Van Boxmeer will move in on James Reimer, hopefully to score a power play goal. A 3 or 4 with a dot will do so. 4 with a dot will save it as John Van Boxmeer is denied, and the game is still within reach for the Sharks, just down by 1 goal. Quality check between players 2 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Barabanov will be the lucky contestant for the Sharks to go at it with anyone on the ice for the Habs with hit. The only guy out there on the ice with hit is Bill Nyrop, so he's going to win that battle over Barabanov. And to send this game to the empty net mini chart, James Reimer needs to make a 3 or a 4 with a dot to save the goal. Otherwise, this game will continue into this next portion of this segment. He will make, and it looks like Reimer will make the save, and we are off to the empty net mini chart. Seven, leading team scores an empty net goal. And that is going to be it. Stop the clock. Oh, man. The Habs score an empty net goal as the Sharks could not catch up to that speeding puck rushing down the ice and into the back of the net for a 3-1 lead and a 3-1 time frame lead heading into Game 5. Man, oh man, that is such a stinger if you are a Sharks fan. But what can you expect from one of the worst teams in NHL history with the San Jose Sharks from 22-23? It is what it is. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to Game 4 of this time frame matchup. If you are watching this game on the full-length time frame playlist, Game 5 is coming up next. But for those of you watching on the single game time frame playlist, Game 5 will be posted very shortly on my channel. So with that being said, stay tuned for the Game 4 Biddy Beer game summary presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please remember to always drink responsibly. As always, with Biddy Beer, it has big taste at a Biddy price. It's Biddy Beer. Once again, the final score here for Game 4. The Habs extend their time frame lead to a 3-1 lead by winning Game 4 by a final score of 3-1.